My name is Teamer Makande. I'm a Navy veteran, mother of two. I don't like to classify myself as one gender. I feel like that spectrum is so fluid. Today I might feel like a princess with my daughter when we do a tea party. Tomorrow I might feel like a big old lumberjack when I'm chopping firewood from a fire pit. When I was in the Navy, Don't Ask, Don't Tell was really, really big, and it was something that we kind of lived in fear of. Well, it wasn't until I got to Verizon where I was allowed to actually think about what made me comfortable. And I still don't have to feel about how's this going to affect me, how's this going to affect my progression, am I going to be ostracized? It's a great feeling. The fact that Verizon educates people, there's resources on our website, on how to have that conversation. Because if you don't work for somebody that has LGBT resources like Verizon, especially in a right-to-work state like North Carolina, I've lost a job because I wasn't feminine enough. Verizon has made it so I don't have to have that anxiety. I'm the event coordinator for the Wilmington, North Carolina board for PRISM. We actually had some pretty big opportunities to do some outreach in the community. I have the contacts in the community because I was a national title and drag king, and I made these contacts with clubs and activists, entertainers, writers, poets. And for a company like Verizon to take those skills that you learn as a networker, as an entertainer, and to use it to get more involved in the community, it means a lot. Wilmington has a history that's not really spoken of about racial tension. And so it's been kind of this everyday building to get that history re-recognized. My daughter's father and the other organizers for Black Lives Matter Wilmington, they have permits to protest every day from 12 to 9 p.m. every day to the end of the year. Verizon has proven that they're going to do the right thing. When I saw Hans the $10 million to the specific agencies and companies that, are in the forefront of the movement, and give that statement that this is the right thing to do and this is where Verizon's going, despite what anyone else were to think, it really made me feel like me as an employee, whether I'm a small employee 2 years in, to employees all over the US, even other countries, since we have partnerships with other countries, that we matter. Right now, there's this huge heteronormative idea of the people that are being affected by these protests. It transcends that. Gender is just like the secondary kind of subtitle, because at the end of the day, most African Americans we are Black first, we are everything else after that. If we can't honestly have the conversation involving all lives, then again, it just kind of erases that narrative that all lives matter. You have stories that aren't being told. The same time that George Floyd happened, a African American trans man was shot by police in Florida. There's also that fear and that double impacting nightmare of, if you're involved in a situation and you don't present as the gender that they assume you're supposed to be, your whole existence gets erased. It's scary, and most people like me just kind of keep our heads down anyway. And it's just to add a level of fear. We want change to happen. We're going to have to be the educators. You just got to be upfront and have that conversation. You got to be able to stand up for yourself and say that I matter first. This is why I matter, and you have to hold it with pride.